Oh, excitement abounds as we get to the Riverland. And Jace, this is going to be exciting stuff because guess who's joining us?
The big Beaver Venning, who is a busy man this time of year.
He's closing off the end of the financial year for 1,000 clients, so he hasn't got much time. But here he is. G'day, Ben. How are you?
Yeah, flat out, boys. Make it quick, please.
Time is money.
Oh, I'll tell you what, but he spends the time with his clients, you see. I mean, with us on the radio, this is just a bit of fluff for that at the end of the day. But, mate, it was a terrific win by Waikerie, 11-9-75, beating Loxton 8-6-54. I'll tell you what, that is a win that puts you right in for this season.
Yeah, look, no, it was a good win. It was top of the table clash. If Loxton won this one, they were going to go clear, and if we won, we're going to go one game clear. So, yeah, big game, and luckily we turned up and put our best foot forward and had a good win. They were still good. We probably had a lot more of the ball than them and a lot more scoring opportunities, but just didn't capitalise on them. And, to their credit, they kept at it and kept fighting, and it was a good game of footy in the end. I definitely felt it Sunday morning. So our best, Matty Taylor in the ruck was fantastic. Jack Bergie down back was great. Gordon, one of the new players to our club, he played up forward, kicked 3, so welcome young Gords. Brendan Moon was good for us. Matty Spencer, the other best players. For Loxton, Will Gutschke was absolutely fantastic. I'm just looking at the Riders Award, and he got 5 votes, so he was awesome. Kicked 3, played for the midfield most of the day. Will for them as well. Evans, Kasolki, Little and Smith. And the goal scorers for them, Gutschke, like I said, 3, Little 2, the rest singles. So, brilliant game of footy. It was a good day. Luckily we held on and got the chocolates and sit top of the ladder now.
Yes, you do. Good work, mate. I reckon you missed one of the best players there for Waikerie too. It says B. Venning.
Yeah,
B. Venning.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but anyway.
Yeah, never mind.
He likes
Good
playing
job.
against Loxton.
He's a modest man, this one.
Last time he was actually third best when they played Loxton. He told me that off air actually beforehand. Anyway, we'll get into this. Renmark 16-20 to Barbara Monash 3-1. Beaver, a good win for Renmark.
Yeah, no, look, they're obviously up and about Renmark and kicking some real big scores too, which is good for them. No particular player kicking big bags, kicking 8, 9, 10 goals like Daniel Nobes in the past a Waikerie has, but a lot of goal kickers and Zunic, Garrett, Blight all kicking 3, Charlton Vader 2, the rest singles. So they got plenty of blokes putting their hand up and kicking goals, which is good for them. Obviously, Barmera really struggling this year. I know Butterworth's out with a hamstring at the moment, so that really hurts them. Mason Middleton was their best on the weekend and, is trying to carry the club at the moment. He's a great player, but unfortunately the depth doesn't go as far as it has in the past, and that's why they're struggling and second bottom on the ladder. So, big win by the Rovers. They'll be up and about.
All right, good stuff. Now, the Panthers, no good. Loxton North done by Berry, 13-17-95. Loxton North, 3-11-29. Big win for Berry, and, Loxton North struggling. Yeah,
look, it's going to be a long year for the Panthers. 3-goal 11 doesn't help either when you don't kick very straight, but, their depth's just not there this year, and sort of a rebuilding year for them. The Demons welcome Brodie Thompson back. He's a great player for them in the ruck. He was their best. Wesley as well, up 4, kicking 3 and second best. So a couple of good standout performances by them. But, Berry too good and long year ahead for the Panthers.
All right. That leads us to this week's round of matches. Let's see who's playing who, and we'll start with your boys. You should have a win again this week. Top of the ladder, taking on Barbara Monash at home, who are struggling, as you pointed out before. So you'll start red-hot favourites, Beaver.
Yeah, I think so. It should be a fairly easy win, you would imagine. You never go into the game though thinking you're going to win. But obviously, they are struggling this year. Big Mason Middleton will be the key for us to curtail his influence. They've named him at centre-half forward, so probably Bergie will go to him and hopefully do a good job on him. The Moons and the Smith in the midfield should be a great duel. 2 little nuggety fellas going at it. We've got our 91 and 2001 A-grade premiership reunion, so it's a big day for the club. There'll be quite a few past players back, so as one of the current players, we really want to show them what we're mad about this year and how we're sitting top and why that's the case. So hopefully we can get out there and have a good win.
91. Now, one M. Rashudo would have been running around for Waikerie back in around about that time, I reckon, Beaver, wouldn't he?
Correct. He played in it for sure. Yep, kicked a couple of goals, and that was just before he went down to Adelaide.
Yeah.
15-year-old, I think he might have been at the time. And no Jay Spenceley in the Waikerie side. Is he still out after making the crossing back from Mildura?
No, he'll be back after the bye. So Jake hurt his ankle against a few weeks ago. And yeah, he'll be back after the bye. So.
All right, keeping on you on that one, Ben. We've got Renmark playing Loxton North. Renmark should win at home.
Yeah, another big win coming here for the Renmark Rovers. Like we've spoken about, yeah, the Panthers struggling this year, but Renmark all over the ground. They've got some good running players, and I mean that'll be the difference. I think at the end of the year, I think they're one of the fitter clubs up in the league, and come September they'll be definitely hard to beat. But this weekend there should be a bit of a training drill for them. Unfortunately for Loxton North, it'll be an easy win to Renmark.
What about this one at Loxton? The Tigers taking on Berry, and big game this one, match of the round stuff.
Oh, absolutely. No, this is a cracker of a game. This will really tell us, where Berry are at. I mean, Berry took it right up to Waikerie a few weeks ago. Waikerie admittedly did have quite a few out that day. But, Loxton got all their players back in now. The Evans boys, Gucci playing good footy, Will, Raph Little kicking some goals. So this is really the test for Berry to see if they can, take it up to one of the top three teams. They did it against Waikerie a few weeks ago. Can they do it against Loxton? It's the real question now. And, they'll be looking to Thompson in the ruck up against Big Fisher. Safralides in the midfield up against Gutschke. That's going to be a terrific match. And, really, Gutschke was a fantastic player last week. Standout performance by him. So Berry have to try and curtail his influence. Sutherland up forward will be a big one for Teal to take on. Sutherland, big arms, big grab. So, if they can stop him kicking goals, that'll help Loxton. But, yeah, I'll stick with Loxton just on previous form. But it wouldn't surprise me if Berry upset him here.
All right, yes. Let's go to Independent. Kelly here in our office. She loves her sedan Cambrai 12:15.87 over Cobby 9:5.59. It was a great performance by Paringa, but didn't quite beat the topside Ramco 7:10.52 to 7:5.47. BSR 21:12 beat Brownswell 3 straight kicks in those matches. Beaver, let's take a look at this weekend's round of matches.
Yes, we've got Brownswell first of all taking on Paringa Beaver, and you'd think Paringa would win that in a bit of a cakewalk.
Yeah, I think so. I was surprised last week how well Paringa did against Ramco, so that's a good sign for them. So I think this week they'll get back on the winning board and have a good win over Brownswell.
Point of order too, Flo, man. You've invited me in to talk Riverland footy, which I don't often get the opportunity to do.
Yeah.
I look forward to the Cobby boys.
Well,
lost into a bye. What's up with that?
Accounting time is a very valuable time. So
let
right. Ben go.
Ramco taking on Sedan Cambrai. This should be a beauty.
This is top of the ladder stuff, boys.
Yes.
Sedan win this, they'll be equal on top. Ramco is one clear at the moment. Big game this one, and it's hard to split it. I'm really looking forward to seeing the result. I think if Sedan were playing at home, I might have went Sedan. But, I think I'll back Ramco in at home to win this one.
I'm going to back Sedan Cambrai because Kelly at the front office, if I'm wanting a coffee made for us, there's no way that I'm going to get a coffee if I don't pick Sedan Cambrai. So I'm on the Sedan Cambrai train. It's Blanchard and Swanreach taking on Wonka and reckon the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Bulldogs sitting third, looking good this year. They're up and about and trying to take on those top two at the moment. So I think this will be an easy win for them over BSR.
Can't go past the doggies there. I'm with you, mate. All right, should be a big round of matches in Riverland and Riverland Independent. Beaver, we'll let you get back to the books, mate. Great job.
Righto, good on you, boys. Talk soon.